Hello, welcome to my channel. So today I would like to talk about one of the most important aspects to address in your natural hair journey, and that is mindset. It's a bit of a raw topic, so bear with me today, guys. I get so many messages and comments from you loves every day, and though it takes me a while to reply, I do always read them all. I have read about how some of you have bought all of the products on the market. You know all of the information that anyone who was starting or continuing on the hair journey would need to succeed, and yet you're still struggling to put that knowledge into practice. You know what to do, but for some reason you just don't do it, or you do it for a while and give up a few weeks later. Now, I could just make a video and say that you need to get on track, that results aren't instant. You need to find motivation and you need to just do it. But that would be dishonest of me because I was in exactly the same situation and that did not work for me. In the middle of my hair journey, I stopped taking care of my hair for a while. I think this lasted for about a year, and I mentioned this in my natural hair journey video. I will link it here in case you haven't seen it. But to set the scene, at this point in my journey, I'd already made my way to tailbone length once and cut my hair back to collarbone length, so I was definitely capable enough to take care of my hair. So why on earth did I find myself in a position where my hair was about half of its usual density? My temples were thinner than ever, my scalp was on fire, I had pieces of broken hair all over my head. This was literally the worst condition that my hair had ever been in my life. If you had met me at that time, you would have probably thought that I was someone who didn't know anything about hair care. What I realized while I was getting back on the wagon was that it was not a matter of motivation at all. How I treated my hair had little to do with what I actually knew about hair care. You know when people say that when you know better, you do better? That wasn't the case for me. It was more than that. There was something going on inside that wasn't allowing me to take care of my hair properly. I would get back on my hair care for a few weeks at a time, then I would drop off again. I would hide my hair under wigs and braids for way too long because I just didn't want to deal with it. It was just an endless cycle and it didn't make sense because I knew what I was supposed to be doing. So what was going on, right? What was happening was that my mindset was completely off. The relationship between my hair and I was damaged. At that time in my life, though it's embarrassing to admit, I was in a space where I was idolizing things that were outside of myself quite a bit. If you had asked me the image of the ultimate beauty, I would have said something that was completely outside of myself, something that was completely unobtainable to me. And as I tried to inch closer to whatever that was, I was getting further and further away from self-love. I was trying to make my hair do all sorts of things that I just didn't want to do in order to fit into this standard, and I was getting frustrated as things just didn't seem to be working out. I was honestly inconsistent and impatient. After a certain point, I learned that something had to change. I had to mend my relationship with my hair and the rest of my body, to be honest, from the inside out. And it wasn't until I was able to do this that I was actually able to put all of the knowledge that I had about good natural hair care into practice again consistently. During the time that I was struggling, I would often get negative thoughts about my hair come up, and then those negative thoughts would stop me from taking care of my hair. Like, I would think about doing good things for my hair, and then I would have a passing thought like, oh, it's never going to look like so-and-so's anyway, or it's not growing anyway. And that would sometimes stop me from doing whatever I planned to do, or I would do it, but not with the same energy. I would half-ass it, you know? So how did I get past this, right? So the way I got past this was working through it. Now, if you watched my natural hair journey part 2 video, you would have heard that I was very conscious about documenting my journey. What worked, what didn't work, what products I used, what techniques I used. I kept track of it all. I really enjoy documenting things, and writing things down, and I've always done that since I was very young. So I began to do my research, and I saw a video on YouTube. It was so many years ago now, so I do not have any clue about whose video it was, but it talked about natural hair and mindset, and that led me to do further research. So I began to look inwards and ask myself what was going on, and I found a bunch of stuff. Going back to my childhood when I would dread getting my hair done because I knew that the pain was coming. My early teens when I struggled to feel feminine in the hair that I was in. And then back to the present time when I could finally identify the fact that I didn't love my hair at all at the moment. I was looking to something else as the ultimate beauty, and I wanted my hair to be more like that. But there came a time when I had to look at myself and say, how can I care for something that I consider to be subpar? So I asked myself the hard questions and I worked through it. The healing wasn't done overnight, not at all. The process I'm talking about took place over months, and it took that long to mend the relationship with my hair, but it was worth it. I began to love my hair again and the rest of my body, and yes, there were times when my life circumstances meant that my regimen had to change and I couldn't do some of the things that I usually do with my hair, but I would always find a way to keep it healthy because things were different this time. I love my hair and she is a priority for me. I've been able to keep up with her consistently no matter what the circumstances are, and she gets healthier, stronger, and longer every day. So, practically speaking, if you suspect that you may be in the same position as I was, how can you actually solve this, right? My advice would be to ask yourself the hard questions. I had a journal and I would sit with myself and ask myself questions that would reveal my true hair story, right? So, questions that helped me decipher the truth about what was really going on under the surface. What do I remember about my hair in my childhood? What do people say about it? Who were my beauty icons growing up and who are they now? And are they similar to me? Are they different? The things that I'm trying to make my hair do, are they really for my hair? I know it might sound difficult and a little bit woo and abstract, especially if you're not used to journaling or doing any inner work. If you are interested, however, there's so many resources out there for you on Google that can help you understand more about how you can use it as a tool for self-care. If you think that you could use some support with this, maybe you're a beginner in this and you're not really sure where to start, I have created an e-journal to help you work through this journey. It's a private journal with over 35 self-reflective prompts and space for affirmations as well. It's not a journal that will tell you what to do. It's not an activity tracker either. It's there to reveal how you are feeling, where those feelings come from, and how you might overcome them. All the answers are within you, just like they were within me. So if you feel like this is something that would be helpful for you on your hair journey, you can find the link in the description below. I hope this really helps you to mend your relationship with your hair because, I don't know, I think we all deserve to be happy in our own skin. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you for sticking with me through this video. It was a bit of a vulnerable one, but I thought that if I was feeling this way, then there must be someone out there that was feeling this way as well. And so I just thought I want to tell my story today. And if you've experienced any of what I talked about, please leave a comment below. I'd love to read it, and I will definitely reply soon. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.